We're back. Unfortunately, in a very rough spot with Emerald.
Yep, because apparently computers hate us.
So
I mean, I hate us too.
we're back at the very beginning.
Huh?
I get that.
We're back at the very beginning of the playthrough.
But at the same time, we might also get a bit more interesting than, 2 water types to carry us through the first sim.
Yeah.
Wait, got a jolty on.
I know, that's the hardest part. I am playing directly on an emulator on my laptop now, so. Also, the clock-based events don't occur, so this does not matter. What time is it?
11:30. Yeah, it's 11:30 a.m.
Oh, I was just gonna set it to midnight.
No, okay.
It's just gonna. Oh, wait a minute. This actually. So basically, if we ever get an Eevee, we wouldn't be able to evolve it into a Jolt. Like it wouldn't be able to evolve into an Espeon or an Umbreon properly if we when we set the time. Oh well.
I mean, everything is random, so.
Yeah, there's the odds are just who knows. So it's just gonna be forever 11:30 in this game. 11:30 in the morning.
The Pokemon movers are so convenient.
Also, we're still playing by Nuzlocke rules from the get-go. Like, we are just hard resetting. Emphasis on hard because we lost a lot.
I mean, Nuzlocke can also be hard.
Hmm?
So Nuzlocke can also be hard depending on your encounters.
Yeah. On the plus side, at least we can get our starter back.
And hopefully it's not something that evolves late. Maybe it's something that can actually be useful in the early points.
I'm wondering if because everything should still be randomized. Everything should still be the way it was. But I'm wondering if the because when I restarted this, the starter choices were Bulbasaur, Aeron, and one other, and I'm wondering if they're going to be the same.
Find out.
Which
What were you doing in my room?
absolutely nothing. I took one step, didn't see you in there, and I left because I am a gentleman.
No, the games are going like.
Her mom just like, I tried to stop him. He would not listen. He just barged right in.
I told him you weren't there, honey. Please believe me.
But they're all trying to make me out to look like a really rotten person.
I mean, it's just an anime trope at this point.
Pretty sure now we can go up.
First, we must see if the professor is a complete waste again. Somebody's screaming.
Hello, good sir.
Oh no, a Zigzagoon.
A small raccoon.
It was
Yeah,
a
literally.
it was a lot more threatening in Ruby and Sapphire when it was a Poochyena.
Yeah, this Puccina kind of looks scary.
Yeah, it's the same. It's Zubat, Bulbasaur, and Aeron.
Well, I kind of want to go with Aeron.
I kind of do too, but at the same time, I understand that Aerons are hard to train. Aeron would basically evolve at the same time as Horsey would. He evolves at level 32 and then again at level 42.
See, but at least on the opposite end, that Steel has so many resistances in this generation.
That's also true. Like Steel,
So, unless we come across a fighting or a ground type, it's
Or a
much more
water.
Yeah, well, I mean, like fighting ground and water are our only weaknesses.
while we resist just about everything else. We double resist flying. We double resist bug. No, bug's not that big of a deal.
So I just think it might be the safest option.
It might be.
Bulbasaur is also not good like that.
No, it's not because Venusaur's fat. It doesn't take as long to evolve. The only downside to picking Bulbasaur is that it's already a starter and it's not really all that interesting.
Yeah.
And Zubat is Zubat.
Yeah.
I don't think we're going to go with Zubat because I'm pretty sure I already know what the goddamn thing starts with in terms of moves.
Yeah, it's gonna be like Leech Life and Supersonic.
Kate, do you have any thoughts on our starter?
Small Metal Boy, Frog Dinosaur.
We have
and
this.
Bat.
We have this. And we have this.
Bat. It's a lot of bats.
Batman. I think we're at a little bit of an impasse. Do we leave it up to RNG?
I was gonna say, should I pull up a random number generator?
Random number generator, let's go. Let's make this random shit even more random. Aeron is 1, Bulbasaur is 2, Zubat is 3. Let's see how this goes.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, and generate. Everyone sees I hit generate?
It is.
1.
It says 1. So we are gonna pick Aeron. That's fair. That's fair. It's like the equivalent to it's the equivalent to picking random when stealing a star in Mario Party. You can be mad, but you're gonna have to be mad at the game. Also, you know what? This isn't bad. This isn't bad for starting.
Yeah, we got an option to boost defense, which I think a lot of, well, granted, it's random, but I think a lot of things are physical at this point.
Yeah, and a lot of things are gonna have tackle at the very most. Like the only thing we really need to be careful of are again early water types. If May has a Mudkip, we might be in trouble.
Yeah. Thanks a lot. Well, you're Dorcas?
Yes, I am Dorcas. We've met before.
This is actually the second time. What? Don't worry about it. Multiverse theory is crazy.
Hi, nice to meet you. Actually, we've met once before.
What?
The first thing I was thinking of.
Oh, Futurama.
You can never go wrong with a good Futurama reference. Okay, so what are we going with the Disney theme again, or are we gonna pick a new theme?
I don't know if Disney thing works for a small metal rat.
Let's name him Iron Man.
Sure. Or Tony.
Same thing.
Yeah. Tony just sounds more ridiculous. Go, Tony!
Go, Iron Man. Iron Man is 2 words, right?
Yeah.
Our theme is superheroes now.
Let's just hope they don't die like bitches.
If we get a Zubat, at least then we can name it Batman.
This is true.
Don't you think it's a good idea to see May? No.
Potentially, but at the same time, I fear for my life.
Nuzlocke rules start when. Oh right, so Nuzlocke's rules start when we get Pokeballs.
Yes, another rule set only start after we get Pokeballs, but also, it just occurred to me, if May still has a regular starter going off of our association, like, she would have Torchic.
I mean,
Because we technically picked,
it's a really good thing we're not playing by Nuzlocke rules yet.
I don't think it would have a fire type move at this point.
No,
Because
because they would have
that's
tackle.
a level 2 Cyndaquil, which is higher stats.
Iron Man used tackle.
Iron Man's beating the snot out of Typhlosion.
1 damage. Let's go.
Yeah, because going off of the association on the screen, because I'm pretty sure the far left one's always a grass type, isn't it?
Yes, I'm pretty sure you're right. So she would, if theoretically we were going by the OG rules, she probably would have a Torchic, which isn't bad because at least at least it's neutral, because rock beats fire but steel is weak. But at the same time,
Yeah, just put a quick picture of them. It looks like, yeah, it's Torchic. It's Trico on the left, Torchic center, and Mudkip right.
I think Torchic actually would not be a good option for us. Like best case scenario, she ends up with the Bulbasaur, because if she did get a Blaziken, or a Combusken in this case, that's a fire.
What is with, okay, we can't do anything to the Dusclops, so, but what is with these starters? Or these starting encounters?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I forgot to go get that potion. Case scenario, Combusken wouldn't be a good idea because that's also a fighting type.
Yeah.
So again, in particular case, actually Aeron is the best case in case she does have a starter, but I don't think she will because she didn't last time.
Didn't she have the Marshtomp?
She had the Marshtomp, but then when we fought her the second time, she didn't have anything.
Oh, that's right.
Well, we'll see. If she has the Bulbasaur, best case scenario, because it's going to have grass type moves, normal type moves, and poison type moves, 2 of which we resist and 1 of which we're immune to. Oh, I just realized I don't
resist. We don't resist grass. It's neutral.
Oh, right. I just realized I can't see how long I've been recording. It's been, I think it's been roughly about 10 minutes. Yeah, this is going to take a little bit more on the editing side because I have to make sure that my toolbar and my above bar are not visible.
If you put it into After Effects, you can kind of alleviate that.
Oh yeah, I can, 100%.
That's how I've always done, like the ones where I had to put the background in. I didn't manually put the background in. Just put like I cropped it in one thing and then brought that over to the other one.
I'm also thinking, like, does it really matter? It's like there's nothing on my bottom screen that really means anything.
No, it's just to clean it up.
Well, we'll see. I'll see what I can do.
All
Maybe
right.
I'll just put black bars on the top.
All right, May. Let's see what you got.
Let's see what you got, girl.
Hopefully it's not level 6 and something that's scary.
This is a good result.
This works for us, yeah.
All right, Iron Man. What do you have to be afraid of? Tackle?
Oh yeah, because it wouldn't even have the vine whip or anything at this
No.
point.
This thing's got tackle and growl at the most. We're
So-
speed tied.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, we are steel type and pretty notoriously the slowest Pokemon in the move.
I'm definitely Snorlax, as you can tell right now.
I'd like to believe there's a little bit of Snorlax in all of us.
That's
Especially on weekends when we don't work.
That's probably true. Everyone aspires to be Snorlax. It's just a matter of how we reach that goal.
Everyone just flops over and starts sleeping. Welcome to one episode of Snoring ASMR. All right.
Which generation did they introduce Ironhead in?
I think that was Gen 4.
Yeah. So I'm trying to think, like, do we have any good stab moves though?
We'll get Metal Claw and Iron Tail at best.
So not great steel stab.
No, but
We will have
Rock Slide.
Yeah, we'll have Rock Slide and most. This is gonna be like one of my pet peeves of Pokemon. Is that some types get a lot of natural coverage, but
I forgot to check what our nature might be. We can give a double edge. Look at that, we got Rockhead.
Nice.
We also have a rash nature. I have absolutely no idea what that would mean.
Let me look that up.
Yeah, do me a favor and look it up.
But it's just like it's weird to me that rock types get such a like they typically get rock and ground type coverage a lot of the time.
Oh, we can give it Earthquake then.
But there's also this is just another point I've been thinking about that bothers me about like with the starter trio. Water has the most coverage.
Yeah, it literally can learn. Most water types can learn ice type
I'm
moves.
pretty sure just about every water type can learn an ice type move in some way.
Would not be surprised.
So what's the point of like yeah Venusaur can beat Blastoise, but Blastoise can also learn Ice Beam to hit Venusaur.
Ganondorf?
Venusaur?
Or
You said Rash?
Yeah, he's a rash nature.
Not great.
Let me guess. Defense down, special attack up?
No, actually, it's a special attack up, special defense down. So we're a little frailer on the special side.
Well, then again, we're also trying to mainly avoid most special moves because I'm pretty sure we're not going to be sending this thing out against a water type anyway.
Yeah, unless we're forced to.
Let me
But
just.
that's just what I meant by it was not great. Like it's not super bad.
Yeah, it could be worse, but it also could be way better.
Yeah.
Let me double check. So we're not going to evolve until level 32. That's our biggest concern. So we're stuck with an Aeron, but as long as we keep it on against physicals, we should be fine. We will get Mud Slap at level 7 though.
That's not bad.
We get Headbutt at level. Oh, it learns moves pretty fast.
Oh, geez, so we got a good physical move at level 10.
So we're gonna get Mud Slap, Headbutt, Metal Claw,
Stab at 13.
and we can get rid of our Hard and Iron Defense. So I think we're looking a little bit better than the Horsey was. No offense to Ariel, but this might be a little bit better.
Did we get Bubble for how long with it?
I think we still have Bubble, and that's it. Pretty sure it didn't learn anything until level 20 something, and we didn't even make it that far.
The only downside is that the Aggron line does not learn much after a certain point. Basically, so Aeron will learn at 4, 7, 10, 13, 17, 21, 25, 29, and then it's got 3 moves after that point.
Well, either way, we could give it. I think right off the bat,
It's
we
double
can.
edge naturally.
Yeah, but we'll get Double Edge, we'll get Earthquake, we'll get Rock Slide, maybe. Like, I'm thinking maybe we don't need Earthquake.
Yeah, we'll see what we can do with the TMs.
Also, did I receive Pokeballs?
Check your bag.
Also, thanking everyone, you're welcome. We skipped all the long intro this time around. So, I guess that means we gotta figure out what we can catch here.
Route 101. Hopefully it's not a goddamn hypno.
I'm telling you right now. Well, look at that!
What can we call a snake?
Well, you know what I think, again, is funny? We had a Seviper last time, so I guess Seviper just came back.
It wasn't been pretty well last time, if memory serves.
Yeah, Seviper wasn't bad, so I'm game for this. Ah, yes, 1 damage. Iron Man was wrapped by the wild Seviper.
Oh no.
Let's huck Pokeball. And let's hope this works. I really hope that all the settings Mark had set up are still intact. Okay, we're good.
I'm trying to think of a single snake-themed superhero. Maybe not super villains, maybe.
Yo, we can do that too. Alrighty.
That's a tough one because there aren't any immediate hits.
We can call her Poison Ivy.
That's a plant.
I know, but still poison.
Yeah, fair enough. Classic Marvel, just a villain called King Cobra.
Wait, there's someone named Viper.
How would you do that?
Yeah, let's do that. It's easier. Plus, we can literally save Poison Ivy for a grass type.
Alright, so welcome to Team Viper.
We got our Seviper back.
Shorthand for Viper.
Well, hey, you know what? This is already a better start than last time. We had to
true.
kill the last time. Oh, it's the
The
Typhlosion.
Typhlosion would have been nice, though.
The Typhlosion would have been nice, but at the same time, this is probably also really good EXP.
Yeah, thankfully the EXP.
It has Ember.
It's just, I'm glad that the EXP is assigned by both, like, level, but also what stage of evolution it is. It's like you always get more experience from a fully evolved Pokemon than
Yeah. 59 EXP points, let's go. Alright, I think that's about it for this episode. We're off to a pretty decent start now.
Yeah. And we actually have a team, as opposed to last time when we were struggling in that department.
Well, oh wait, we did catch something on Route 101. It was just a Whalmer.
Oh, right.
And it couldn't do
A
anything.
Whalmer that died horrifically.
Well, in that case, we will see everybody next time where we will play the game more. That was the best I could do for an outro.